A long time ago, in a certain place, there lived an old woman who had no one in this world. One day, she was traveling somewhere wearing all her jewelry, gold earrings, bangles on her arms, and a necklace around her neck. By coincidence, two cunning thieves noticed her. When they saw that the old woman was wearing expensive gold jewelry, their eyes widened and their mouths remained open in astonishment. These two thieves were very clever, deceitful, and experienced tricksters. They were also close friends and wanted to rob the old woman of all her jewelry. However, the old woman was no fool either. The thieves thought they were smart, but she was even wiser. One of the thieves quickly walked up to her and greeted her politely, saying, "Old mother, where are you going?" The old woman replied, "Son, I am going to the city." The second thief immediately added, "Oh, old mother, that's wonderful. We are also going to the city." The old woman said, "That's great, son. It's good to have company on the journey." After walking some distance, one of the thieves suggested, "Old mother, tell us a story so that we don't feel tired and the journey passes quickly." The old woman said, "Son, what story should I tell? Why don't you tell me something instead?" The second thief said, "All right, old mother, we will tell a story. But there is one condition. If you call our story a lie, we will take your bangles." The old woman thought for a moment and then agreed. The first thief began his story. "Old mother, we had a cow. She was very beautiful, with big, expressive eyes. Her horns were magnificent, and her ears were long. She gave so much milk that even after filling all the containers, it never ran out. But the most amazing thing about her was that if we sat on her right horn, we would reach the west, and if we sat on her left horn, we would reach the east." The old woman, pretending to be amazed, asked, "Really? What happened next?" The thief continued, "During the partition of India, we were migrating to Pakistan with our cow. Suddenly, a violent mob attacked us. A bullet hit our cow, and she died on the spot." The old woman expressed her sorrow. "Son, I'm so sorry about your cow." Seeing that their trick was not working, the thief said, "Now, old mother, it's your turn to tell a story." The old woman said, "If I tell a story and you call it a lie, you must give me 100 rupees. The thieves agreed. She began, "When I got married, my father gave me an ox as part of my dowry. It was a noble ox and never harmed anyone. One day, another ox attacked it in the field and injured its forehead. We treated the wound, but it never fully healed. One day, a cotton seed accidentally fell into the wound. Over time, it grew into a plant. The cotton from that plant was of such fine quality that people from far and wide came to see it. Eventually, we had so much cotton that we started weaving fabrics. We made many types of clothes, including bed sheets. Among them were 2 large white sheets with embroidered borders. But one day, those 2 sheets were stolen. She looked at the thieves and continued, "Son, may God protect us from lies, but those 2 stolen sheets happen to be the ones you are wearing. Please return them." The 2 thieves, afraid of breaking their promise, had no choice but to take off their sheets and hand them over. The old woman continued, "From that cotton, we also made fine muslin fabric. One of the muslin rolls got lost. Son, those turbans you are wearing were made from that lost muslin roll. Please remove them as well." The thieves, feeling helpless, removed their turbans and handed them over. By this time, they were nearing the city. One of the thieves said, "Old mother, we're feeling hungry." The old woman replied, "Son, we have almost reached the city. Let me sell my bangles first, then we'll sit somewhere and eat." The thieves remained silent, thinking that once she had some money, they would find a way to rob her. Soon, they reached the marketplace, bustling with people. The old woman stopped in front of a jeweler's shop and told the thieves, "Sons, you wait here. I will sell my bangles and return." The thieves sat down near the shop while the old woman went inside and spoke to the jeweler. She said, "Sir, I want to sell my 2 servants." The jeweler, surprised, asked, "Servants? We do need helpers. What is the price?" 100 rupees for both, she replied. The deal was finalized. The old woman then turned to the thieves and loudly asked, "Sons, should I sell one or both?" Thinking she was talking about her bangles, the thieves shouted back, "Sell both, old mother. What will you do with just one?" The old woman smiled and sold them to the jeweler for 100 rupees. A little later, the jeweler called the thieves and ordered them to start working. Shocked and confused, one thief turned to the other and said, "We are thieves, but that old woman turned out to be even more cunning than us." And so, the old woman outwitted the two tricksters and left with both her money and jewelry intact.